Good morning, class. This is Buria again. Today is the second session of our classes on international institution, and I will give you this such of introduction and a little bit discussion from few of your essays that is written and then sent to me. Okay, the session will be in three parts. The first one is the basic idea and basic theory of this international institution subject, and the second one we will discuss about the assignment based on the midterm assignment that you have done before, and the third one is a kind of brief consultation or brief information about academic writing. Okay, so first of all, I will remind you all about this political and economic aspect in terms of COVID-19 pandemic. I have to emphasize this because some of you consider that political and economic in this health policy is interesting, and then you find out it is possible to be written in your assignment. Okay, why it is important? Because today we are in this stage of government coping the pandemic. As we know that in every single disaster condition, we at least know these three different stages. The first one is emergency response, where people should find their very basic need, and government should provide this all for them. And the second level, second period is the period like what we have faced today. We need to make sure that economic aspect will be considered as the most important part. Why is it so? Because today we see more clearly that people are have no job. We have some PHK cases. So in this term, livelihood is the basic idea that is important to be discussed. So as I mentioned, this is emergency response, this is livelihood in terms of economic impact, and then later we can talk about the political aspects or any other aspect which will be more clear as a problem, for example in terms of social and culture aspect. So again, today we are in this middle part in terms of economic aspect. That's why I decided to discuss at least three of your essays which has been sent, and those three are written by Fahri, Kintan, and Kansa. So it will be interesting if I explain one by one, but of course I will make it brief, so I will give you the general review about those essays. But the thing is, the most important part is that I want you to learn from this process, and then later you can restructure or rewrite about your mid-test assignment to be your final assignment. Again, this is not a must, but I really recommend you to make it more further comprehensive from your midterm assignment to be your final one. And of course, it will be great if you can use it as your thesis topic later. So the first one is the essay from Fahri. This is quite interesting because Fahri is talking about the general fight about this economic things, the fight against the disease, but you mention more about the economic fact and then comparing between those two different scholars in terms of international institution. The one is the realist and the other part is the liberalist. This is very quite interesting. And also Fahri already has sufficient information to strengthen the argument and more structured writing method. But the point is, you need to be more focused in your title, both your title and also in the discussion. This is very important for you all guys. If you have a focused topic, then you will have more comprehensive analysis to go to the certain more rich conclusion. And what Fahri have already done, that he is able to tell us in a kind of storytelling, so it is more fluent. That he mentioned about how the WHO made this international health regulation first and how the states respond to this regulation. And this is interesting that he compared between Indonesia and China, and we have way different things, and also how the United States respond to this regulation. And also later Fahri has mentioned about these two different theory of international institution. But again, the other point is about the focusing in topic, and also in terms of more academic structure writing, because you don't write down the conclusion. So you can add this Fahri in later. And also I really recommend you to still talk about the same topic to the next final assignment. That's number one. And the second is essay by Kintan. She was talking about the collaboration among nations. This is very interesting also. Kintan has already used that quite good academic structure in writing. It's more fluent and also more well structured to me, so she can talk about the background and discussion, and later she made a kind of conclusion and a simple policy recommendation. Okay, and the third one belongs to Kansa. Kansa is speaking about policy danger in a political aspect. This is very interesting, but this not will be in today's discussion topic. But then later, as I mentioned about the stages of any disaster period, that Kansas topic will be in the next topic after we public and the government has to deal with the economic impact of this pandemic. In terms of economic impact, later we will talk about this political aspect. Those two can go together in political economic approach, but since we need to more focus in economic aspect today, so I will encourage you, every student who has already written about this essay in economic aspect, to talk more, and please use what your friends have already written to be the good results and good learning process. So today we will talk about those. As I recall, we have 40 students in this subject. So at least if we talk about let's say 5 or 10 students today, and we still have another 30. So I will tell you that please make sure that you will make a consultation with me, be free to talk and text me about this assignment. So I really want to make sure that I will get involved in every single of your individual assignment. Okay, I think it's enough for the information today. Again, see you in the further discussion in the next class. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you. Have a good day.